Hello people, I am Jaby Koay. Joining us is Megan Ames.
Hi.
She is a gamer, and so I almost said chick gamer, but a friend of mine who is a chick gamer hates when I say chick gamer. And I said chick gamer like 4 times in the last few seconds, so I apologize immensely. I'll just leave.
Hello.
We're gonna look at Battlefield 1 Honest Games trailers. I keep saying that wrong. Battlefield 1 Honest Game trailers. You play Battlefield 1. You didn't beat it, you said?
No.
Sorry. I'm hungry. I have Battlefield 1, and I only played the first few levels. I was like, this is so intense. It's going out of its way to feel real, even though I know it's cartoons. I couldn't help thinking about, wow, these things really happened, and it was awful.
Yeah.
Those people really died.
That's why I can't get on. I hope they don't have this stuff for virtual reality.
Battlefield 1?
They're just like first-person shooters.
Oh, it's definitely gonna come out for VR.
It's gonna give people PTSD.
Yeah.
The following trailer is rated H for honest. From the people who brought you massive first-person shooter games, set in practically every historical and modern setting imaginable, comes a game set in the one war they hadn't touched yet, because it was too awful and depressing.
Yeah?
Yay? Battlefield 1. Get ready for the savage intensity of Battlefield 1's opening moments, as the game shoves you straight into the front lines as soon as you put in the disc, and you brutally die in a variety of predictable ways with no hope of survival, in an experience that perfectly prepares you to get destroyed by everyone else playing online. Well, at least it's realistic. Prepare your surprised face for Battlefield 1's gut-wrenching campaign mode, a series of short stories told from different perspectives throughout the war, with dark, bittersweet plot lines that treat World War I with actual gravity and respect, and deliver an unusually emotional payload for a mostly multiplayer game about one dude murder, with an attention to detail that immerses you in the nightmare of the setting. That's only slightly undercut by your magical radar, regenerating health powers, and ability to resurrect yourself at will, because at some point this still has to be a video game. After you recover from the gritty, almost realism of the campaign, get ready to toss all that period accuracy in the dumpster and blow it up, as the terrible, frustrating weaponry of World War I is ignored for a bunch of experimental and prototype firearms that conveniently take the forms of machine guns, shotguns, sniper rifles, grenade and rocket launchers, and everything else you've come to expect in an FPS. Plus a World War I version of that tiny gun from Men in Black.
What?
And DICE makes
What the hell was that?
Gameplay choices, like immortal horses, vehicles that don't control like garbage, keeping the spotting system, even though now it's just pointing and shouting at guys like you have finger Tourette's, and turning chemical weapons into a useful sidearm instead of a horrible war crime, that all make for a better video game experience, but probably have actual veterans spinning in their graves. But don't worry, history buffs, you still get to brutally murder people in muddy trenches with a shovel. Yay! Sink your teeth into the real meat of the Battlefield series, the online multiplayer, and get ready for a wide variety of modes to suit your playstyle, from classics like Team Deathmatch and Point Capture, to weird pigeon-related modes, to larger-scale conquest maps, where you'll never get to drive the vehicles, and the brand new Operations mode, where you'll need to set aside an entire weekend just to finish a single match, in a smorgasbord of game types so wide, you'll have played the game for weeks before you realize you're terrible at it. Choose one of 4 classes and jump into the front lines, then immediately get shot in the face from across the map, and respawn as a different class, like that'll help somehow, as you slowly crawl across no man's land to the next objective, only to be immediately one-shot once you get there, until you finally get your hands on a tank, and then just bulldoze everything in your way, in a shooter experience that's equal parts awesome and frustrating, but will keep you coming back for more anyway, because someday, you're gonna be the one who makes it to that flame trooper kit first. Oh, come on, get back here, you asshole! So grab your stick grenades, cape, and silly hat, and bayonet charge into the most fun you'll ever have with one of humanity's collective nightmares. Because to be honest, making an epic shooting game is the only way you're gonna get anyone under the age of 30 to care about World War I anymore. Starring fresh-faced idealists, grizzled old veterans, wisecracking tricksters, naive sidekicks, one-man murder machines, a henna tattoo lady, a whole bunch of corpses, and physics glitches. your battlefield, KD1.
Oh.
Wow, did you guys know this game is also the world's most detailed pigeon simulator? Truly, a modern masterpiece. Be sure to subscribe.
Oh, those one-shots, man.
I really enjoyed that. What that reminded me of is just how uncomfortable I feel with taking real world events like World War I and turning it into a game, but he does have a point. The people who made the trailer, Honest Game Trailer, have a point. That is a way to get people to learn about this stuff and learn about how brutal it was, discover some of the history of these wars. Movies don't explore World War I very often, for some reason. That is the benefit of that, but I don't know how many people are actually playing the game and going, now I know about World War I. Like, I don't know how many people are taking that history lesson with them and then discussing that with their friends. I think they're just talking about their favorite like headshot moments. I mean, honestly, but
I don't know how those people can just kill you. It takes so long. Like, it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating.
What had happened to you? You seem trauma. You have got some PTSD.
I'm just thinking about the trenches, man. You know, like that's just hit me hard.
Yeah.
No, I was watching Off Topic Wonder Woman. You know, and the guys are in the trenches and they can't go anywhere because they pop up, they're getting shot in the head. I mean, we've changed. Warfare has evolved so much.
Yeah, I can't add to that. This is just it's fucked up. That's my inherent reluctance towards these games is just like, okay, so you're taking the most brutal, ugly war of all time, and you're turning it into entertainment.
Yeah.
There's just something weird about that, but I feel like an old fogey when I say that. You know what I mean? It's just like, hey, that's just what you do.
Well,
Oopsie.
they're not gonna listen to in their history class, so they might as well play a game and like be there.
Maybe there's something there. Maybe like if you're playing a World War I game and then you go to school and they start talking about World War I,
you'll get it.
Maybe you'll be more inclined to like perk your ears up and be like, oh, I play that.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, if I watched a movie that I felt like was connected to something my dad liked or something in school, like there was that interest based on wanting to learn more. That is a benefit I've failed to recognize before, so there's that. It still makes me uncomfortable because it's gruesome. I like having a life bar, and like I don't like just a single shot and you die. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Please check out Megan Ames on the social media. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to vote on the next video we react to, go to JabyKoay.com. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, and video game related videos. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Megan Ames.
Peace out.